Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm a communications director. I was using DivvyHQ and now I'm using Microsoft Teams. For more reviews like this, click below. Our communications team used Divvy for content planning, so the calendar aspect was a huge part of why we chose Divvy and how we used it to manage our content calendar and just stay on the same page about social media, blogs, emails that we had all scheduled, and to be able to also share that with other members of our team. With Microsoft Teams, we use way more features. The main reason that we use Teams is just to stay connected and use the chat function and to have video conference meetings and just stay connected and share project information, to share files, to do a lot of project management. So it's not so much of a content calendar, but it is a big project management tool for our team. When the pandemic hit, we pivoted to Teams and have used that as our primary communications tool now for about a year and a half. It's super important to us. It's what we use every single day in order to just stay connected as a team as we work remotely, because our structure has changed dramatically. We don't see each other in person as much, and we need to have conference calls. We need to ask each other quick questions. We need to share files with each other quickly. We need to be able to section ourselves off into project teams and talk amongst those teams. And so Microsoft Teams has been the primary way that we have done all that work, and it's worked really well for us. DivvyHQ is awesome for keeping a content calendar. So for a marketing team that is looking to organize a bunch of different content pieces, from social media to a blogging schedule to a promotional email schedule, and just anything else you can think of that a content team would produce, Divvy's calendar feature just enables you to do that easily and work together on it easily, so everyone can see what you have planned and you can plan ahead and you can move things around, you can reassign different pieces of content, and it's really, really useful for any team that wants to be able to just look at a plan, a calendar that's not in a list form. It's really just in the visual of a calendar to see what content you have planned for your marketing team or your communications team, and where the holes are, and just what needs to be done, what's not, what's already finished, just to get a great full picture of your content schedule. Getting started with DivvyHQ is fairly simple. They have a great support team that is there to assist you and make it easy. You can kind of make it as simple or as robust as you want as far as features go. So if you want to just get started and start using it, you could do that. But if you really want to take some time to think about how you're going to use the tool and get more detailed and granular with how you use it, you can do that as well. So the startup is really kind of up to you of just how quickly you want to dive in and start using it. But it's fairly intuitive and simple to get started. With Microsoft Teams, I think it's even easier to do, because you don't really have to think about how to structure your team as much. At least we didn't. It's really easy just to kind of download the program and start chatting with your team, or jump on a call. It integrates with Microsoft products, and it's probably takes less setup than Divvy, because it kind of mirrors like other Microsoft things you've used before, whereas Divvy is a unique tool that you probably haven't used something like that before. But both of them are really simple just to start up and jump in. When considering a product like this, one of the top things we consider is just ease of use. How easy is it to jump in and use for our team? How easy is it to help a colleague get onboarded to also just jump in and see the work that we're doing? So that's a top one. Of course, cost is another big factor for us. I work at a nonprofit, and so that's a major consideration when taking on a new tool. And then also just collaboration is a big thing we take into consideration with a tool like Divvy or Teams, because we need our colleagues to be able to easily chat with each other or tag each other or communicate well on the tool, and be able to to get projects done without having those barriers of working together, communicating when we're not in the same room, when we're working remotely, we need to be able to easily communicate.